Hello. Today, the activity that I will be talking about has traditionally been done in a group setting and doesn't really have an official name, but I think I used to call it Feel Good Squares. So, all that you need to start is a list I have a list of 32 different prompts. All are related to coping skills, self esteem, goals, but they're fun and silly. For example, we have prompts on here such as what's your favorite self-care activity to do in the summer versus self-care activity in the winter or fall, etc. Another prompt is what's a coping skill that you like that is costs $0? What is your favorite way to treat yourself? Another prompt is what is a short-term goal you have? Another is what's your favorite movie? What's the best part of your morning? So there's lots of different prompts, all related to things that essentially help us to feel good or cope with life. So the way that this can work, there's a lot of different ways to adapt it. Typically, I will tell the client or clients that we will take turns choosing a number between 1 and 32. They may want to look at the sheet and choose a prompt. That is fine. In the past, I've also done it where it's a mystery and they have to pick a number. So say they pick number 10. You set a timer for 2 minutes, 30 seconds tops. You can fluctuate that as needed. And the object of the game per se is that both of you or all of you are drawing and or writing your answer to the prompt in that 2 minutes and 30 seconds. You can use the duration of a song. You can use just a timer. Whatever works best for you. When the time is up, and you have to have your answer written and drawn. The cool thing about this, especially one-on-one, is that you guys can share your answers. You can guess what the other person drew. So, for example, if the prompt was, "What's your favorite thing to do on a rainy day?" Maybe you draw watching TV with your dog. Maybe the kiddo drew stomping in mud puddles. And you kind of share. You can share each prompt. If your kiddo's not super chatty, you can set a duration of time, such as we're going to play this game for 15 minutes or 20 minutes. And you just kind of go through different prompts. Maybe you get 10. And now they have a paper full of a bunch of different drawn images of their favorite coping skill, favorite thing to do on a rainy day, their favorite part of their morning. Some other things on here that I think are cool are what are some of your strengths? How can someone who cares about you support you? And some people might draw a hug or a phone call. So you can have lots of fun conversations about their favorite things, about things that work for them. At the end, they may have a poster of all these cool things drawn out. One adaptation, if your kiddo does not like drawing or writing, you can do it charade style. So you pick a number. Prompt is, what's your favorite activity to do in the fall? And the kiddo can act out jumping into a pile of leaves or something. It gets conversations going. It's kind of a get to know you. It's also kind of a beginner conversation of what coping skills are positive. You can share with the kid things that work for you. Talk about how awesome their answers are. Sort of build that self-esteem. Hype them up on all their wonderful positive coping skills. And like I said, it can be a visual reminder of those things. So all you need is your list of prompts, maybe some paper and markers, maybe not even that if you're going the charades route.
Behavioral Health Intervention Services, or BHIS as we call it, is for children ages 4 to 19 years old, and it focuses on behaviors that appear at home and in school. So BHIS is an in-home counseling program through Medicaid, and it's available to children that are currently on Title 19. So BHIS is just an excellent complement to therapy services because therapy is more about uncovering the why of the issue, while BHIS is more about addressing the how of improving our behaviors in those symptoms that are typically associated with things out of our control. So there are many ways to identify if your child or other children you know could benefit from BHIS. A few examples are if your child's having difficulty concentrating or following directions, if a child is being bullied, or if you've noticed a change in eating or sleeping patterns, if you've noticed a difficulty in adjusting to a move or the drastic change of social distancing, or if the child is having difficulty resolving the behavior on their own. If you think that your child or your family can benefit from BHIS services, please call us at our toll-free number, 800-531-4236. Heart and Solutions would love to help you and your family navigate difficult emotions in any time of the year. So please don't hesitate to reach out if you think you or a loved one could benefit from behavioral health intervention services.